Today, guys, we'll react to Your Neighbors Hate You. That's on
For
mean.
a terrifying tale. On Halloween night, when the streets are filled with witches and ghosts, princesses, probably a Thor or two, and whatever Fortnite character is currently relevant. Don't really care about that one anymore. Something much scarier will be happening behind closed doors. You see, your neighbors are hiding a horrible secret from you this Halloween. They don't want you to find out, but I know what they're up to. And all of it is revealed by this. Let's just say, don't trust your neighbors. Viewer beware, you're in for a scare. Hello, Internet! Welcome to Food Theory, the cool house on the block that gives away the full-sized candy bars. It's that time of year, my friends. There's a
I do like full-size candy bars, guys.
chill in the air, the leaves are changing color, your favorite YouTuber has suddenly decided it's cool to upload again because Q4 CPMs are up. That's right, it's Halloween. Store shelves filled with bags of bulk candy as trick-or-treating returns to a post-pandemic world. And every time Spooky Month comes up, the internet's filled with all sorts of listicles and infographics reporting on the year's most popular Halloween candy. Usually it's broken down state by state so you can see how different.
Actually, I have my favorite candy with me right now. Almost empty though. I have this, but I'm gonna show my new candy. It's one of them. It's a Saturday night. I should have a Halloween shirt on, but no, I'm filming this basically nighttime. What time is it? 6:48. Okay. I mean, guys, I'm gonna try. I like the sweet tart road. Like, oh my gosh, I already ate it though, so you know, yeah. I kind of have like Halloween and some though, kind of combination.
Parts of the country compare. And let me tell you, I cannot get enough of these sorts of charts. Like this map right here from candystore.com, which looks at bulk candy sales and breaks down the top 3 finishers for the entire US. It just feeds my natural instinct to look for patterns and ask questions like, why? Why are there so many states that have hot tamales as their #1 candy?
Hot tamales are gross though, so.
Seriously, who hurt you? I mean, maybe I'm completely wrong here. Please let me know down in the comments section if hot tamale lover describes you or anyone you know, cause I don't think I've ever met someone who's had more than like 1 or 2 of these little cinnamon pills in their life, let alone would put them in their top 10 candies. What is going on there in Minnesota, North Dakota, Nevada, and Virginia? Or how about this one? Swedish fish only appears 1 time across the entire 50-state map. In Georgia, of all
I like Swedish fish. Swedish fish are pretty good.
places. Why such a strong showing in that one specific area and nowhere else? There's so much delicious data to dig into here. But what
I like
want
a
to know
Kit Kat.
is the
I like
story
Sour Patch
behind
Kids
the
too.
numbers, the why of it. And once I started digging, I unearthed some uncomfortable facts about human nature. Nope, that is not an exaggeration. It pains me to tell you this, but your neighbor, yeah, they secretly hate your kids. And I know it thanks to an analysis of popular Halloween candies. Well, there were certainly some
Jolly Ranchers are good
here
too.
that were shocking. There were also some things that made immediate sense. Take, for instance, the fact that Pennsylvania's favorite Halloween confection are Hershey's mini bars. If it's not
Hershey's mini bars are good.
immediately obvious to you why that would be the case, may I direct your attention to the town of Hershey, Pennsylvania. Just look at this photo taken at the intersection of Chocolate Avenue and Cocoa Avenue. Nope, your eyes are not deceiving you. Those are indeed Hershey kiss-shaped lamps. This isn't just some tourism gimmick either. The Hershey Company's corporate headquarters is just a short drive away. The entire reason the 13,000 person community of Hershey, PA is on the map in the first place is because this is where all the workers settle. Here, you can get yourself a chocolate massage at the chocolate spa or ride the roller coaster Pandemonium in Hershey Park. And Hershey's influence in the state goes well beyond the boundaries of just this one town. Out of 6 Hershey plants in the United States, 4 of them are located in Pennsylvania. Also, side note, notice that I didn't call Hershey a city, because it's not. It's actually a town or a community. You see, Hershey was started as a company town, where practically all stores and housing were owned by the one central company. In Hershey, the company controlled the
Hershey's are good.
housing, churches, parks, public transit, theaters,
I just like chocolate, guys.
swimming pool, but because it's
I like chocolate, probably why I like
they
Hershey's.
don't have themselves a local government. All stories probably best saved for another day. Anyway, just because Hershey's is the main game in town, that doesn't mean that it's the only game in town. Drive just 10 miles south of Hershey and you'll arrive in Elizabethtown, home to the Mars Chocolate Factory, which manufactures Dove, Three Musketeers, Milky Way, and the
Ooh, Milky Way and Dove chocolate good. Three Musketeers, I don't like my Three
Of course,
Musketeers.
their most famous candy, the M&M, which,
I love M&M's though.
go figure, ranks number 2 among Pennsylvanians. Like I said, some trends are easy to explain. That kind of location-based loyalty got me wondering if it might be a possible explanation for Georgia's Swedish fish affinity. But according to all the research that I've done, the Swedish fish that get shipped around North America all come from a factory in Ontario, Canada. So if it's not location-based loyalty, what is the reason? Well, I started by looking backward for the first date that Swedish fish weren't in the #1 position for Georgia. That took me back to 2019. At the time, Georgia was more of a Jolly Rancher state. So what
I like Jolly Ranchers.
changed to put the gummy groupers into the top spot? I suspect it might all be because of one man's unintentional public relations campaign. You see, in November of 2019, so after the Halloween 2019 data was in the books, a University of Georgia football player named Jordan Davis went viral after he was caught munching Swedish fish on the sidelines. This player and this moment got a lot of local news coverage. Apparently it was his favorite candy, so this 336-pound defensive tackle molded it into a core part of his identity as an athlete. Check his Twitter bio and you'll see that he describes himself as 2 things: jersey number 99 and Swedish fish connoisseur. A news segment leading up to the NFL draft earlier this year described him as a man of 2 loves: football and Swedish fish.
That's a perfect catch.
Basically, he's a hometown hero who now plays professional ball. Knowing this, people just shower him with Swedish fish at games. Like this moment in 2021 when a kid on the sidelines handed him a bag. So am I saying that one Georgia footballer hashtag influenced the entire state of Georgia to propel Swedish fish to stardom? Not exactly. The candy was already popular enough to be ranked number 2 back in 2019. But it is interesting that both Swedish fish and Jordan Davis rose together after Halloween 2019. Just saying that the local reporting of him and his candle hygiene scores, obesity, average yearly temperatures, and a few other data support a theory or another. But looking at these, and don't even get me started on candy corn. Fortunately, no
Candy corn's good.
state was crazy enough to have candy corn as their #1 Halloween candy of choice, but a whopping 11 had candy corn rankings of 2 or 3. Again, have you or anyone you know ever ranked candy corn as that high amongst your favorites?
Yeah,
Probably not.
me. Because they're delicious, okay?
Like, I've had them like maybe a 7, maybe a 7 or 8. They're not my favorite.
Little striped layers of candy goodness. Honey or butter toffee or whatever. I haven't really quite pinned the flavor yet. But if you don't like them, leave.
You stay out of this, Aaron Hansen. But seriously, 11 states. That's as many appearances as Reese's Cups. Was I going
I love Reese's Cups.
crazy? What was going on here? And then it hit me. The answer had been staring me in the face the entire time. This data is looking at each state's candy appear so highly in the rankings. I have never once bought hot tamales or candy corn voluntarily, but every Halloween they still seem to show up in my bag of candy because the neighbors are the ones buying them. So what gives? Do adults just have a remarkably poor read on what kinds of candy kids actually like? My friends, the truth is actually much sadder than that. If we look at the candies that are ranking highest in Halloween popularity, and only Halloween popularity, we start to notice a disturbing trend. Since all the data is coming directly from an analysis by CandyStore.com, I decided to look at the rate they're charging for bulk M&Ms
Oh, Skittles are good, so M&M's Reese's.
between 8
No, I hate Snickers, so you know.
and $12 per pound depending on variety. So our baseline is that most popular candy brands are going to run you between $10 and $12.
Sour Patch Kids are good
Which
too.
are pretty darn good and seem to be pricing themselves extra low so they can capture the candy market. Nobody
Probably like, I'll probably Sour Patch Kids probably like a 3 or a 2.
in
Oh,
their
my number
right
one,
mind would
probably.
pay money for
Not my
hot
number
tamales
1 probably, I don't know.
or candy corn at a checkout counter for themselves. But absent from all
Hershey Kisses are good. Peanut M&M's not so
50
good.
states, Kit Kats. As
Oh,
soon as I
yeah,
looked at the
Kit
price,
Kats are
it was
good.
immediately clear why. Well, most premium candy hey, it'll suffice. That said, with Halloween finally can be pretty picky eaters.
This is where we are with
I've got my spatula.
chefs are compensating.
You go into the food. What's lack of
Ski.
or diet proof and delicious home cooked meals this holiday season without all the hassle of having to plan out the meals and go out and get the ingredients and measure them out and all that stuff. Go to HelloFresh.
Don't forget about that, okay? So what do you guys thought about that video? Oh, forgot, don't forget my giveaway, guys. Don't forget to enter it. Okay? Just don't, because, you know, I'll be bad. I'll just be bad if you forgot about it. Okay, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. But remember, the way to move right away is to be sure you subscribe. But I'll see you in the next. Video.